Hi everyone, so this video is the long awaited Hamster and Gerbil treat organisation. So it's been requested by loads of people, and sorry if my voice sounds weird, I've got a really sore throat today. But anyway, the treats are just down here, and I decided a couple of weeks ago that I was going to put all the hamster and gerbil treats together, because usually I just put the gerbil ones over here and the hamster under Peanut's cage. But they can eat like nearly all of the same treats, so yeah, I just decided to put it all in one place because it's a lot easier than having it in two separate places. So anyway, all the treats are just in these two compartments, and then it's just food under there, like their basic food, and in that box is just Huey and Scruffy's toys. So I'm just going to pull out the pink one first and put it on my bed because it's really heavy, because it's got loads of jars in there. So I'll just do that now. Okay, so on the front of the pink box it just says gerbil treats and hamster treats. So I'm going to try and get through the treats as quickly as I can because I've got quite a few, and I don't want to babble on about them because I suppose you've all seen them before anyway. So in this little jar, I got this from the Pet Help channel when we did our trade. So there's just like little cheesy triangular biscuits. There's one of the baked croissants from America. There's an apple strudel biscuit, strawberry popcorn, and all of this different stuff like sunflower seeds and some of those fruity biscuit things. So that's that. Then I've got one of these cheese cobs, which was also from the Pet Help channel. And I'm going to try and split this into 5 pieces, so each rodent can have a piece each. And this isn't treat related actually, I don't know why that's in there, but that's just some rope to make toys from. And then I've just got all these jars in here. So in the first jar there's just some of, I can't remember what this one is, I think it's the Burgess XL Meadow Mix. So even though it says it's suitable for rabbits and guinea pigs on the back of the packet, there we go, it says that it's suitable for all small animals as well. So they love eating bits of that, so they get that as a treat. In the next jar there's just some of the Boredom Breakers Naturals. I forgot what they're called, but they're just like little cheesy bits. So you get like cheesy triangles in there, and some popcorn as well, some cheese popcorn. In the next one there's just some colt's foot, which the gerbils really like. I'm not too sure about Peanut. Yeah, he'll have a little nibble on it, but no, the gerbils prefer it, and I give that to the bunnies as well. In this jar I've just got some banana chips, which they get very sparingly because they're really sugary. In the next jar they've just got some of the Milky Drops. Actually, I think these are yoghurt drops from Wilkinson's, and they get these really sparingly as well because they're really high in sugar. So they'll probably get one every 2 weeks. Yeah. Next, they've just got some black sunflower seeds, which the gerbils absolutely love. This is probably their favourite treat, this pumpkin seeds, but they get these really sparingly as well because they're very high in fat. The bin men are outside, so sorry if you can hear that in the background. They're really noisy. Next, they've just got some mealworms, which are a big gerbil favourite as well. Especially Huey, he absolutely loves mealworms, and it's a good source of protein as well. So next they've just got some of this bark stuff, and this was from the Pet Help channel when we did our trade. And then in this one there's the Pedigree Cheesy Bites, which Peanut absolutely loves. And then in this jar there's just some pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. Sometimes I just pick them out of their Jerry Gerbil mix, just so they don't get too many because they are high in fat as well. So they'll get these as a treat. And then they've got, oh sorry about my camera, it keeps going funny. And they've got one of these pasta. The bin men are so loud. They've gone now. No, they've got one of these pasta roll stuffed with parsley. And that was from the Pet Help channel as well. And there's these two really useful boxes which I got from the Pet Help channel as well. And just inside of this one there's the gnawing block things from Wilkinson's. I forgot I had those actually. I might put them in their cages in a bit. And then in this box there's just dried mealworms, crickets and locusts. And the gerbils absolutely love the dried crickets, so I might buy some more of them. And they really stink. And next I've got these small and fairy fruit and nuts, and they just look like that. So they're just square blocks of wood with a nut in the middle, and these are my gerbils' favourite toy. They absolutely love gnawing on this wood. So I try and stock up on those because they'll just get through them in like a day. Then I've just got some of just plain popcorn, so it doesn't have any butter, sugar or salt on. So you just put this in a saucepan, and I just like to pop a couple of pieces and give one piece each to the gerbils and hamster, probably once every 2 weeks. So that'll probably last me a very long time. I bought this a couple of days ago, and it's just some millet spray, and I got 5 millets for 50p, which I thought was really good. Those were just from my local pet shop. Sometimes I'll put a whole millet spray in there for them so they can pick it off themselves, or I'll just take the pieces off and give them a little piece each. That was that. I've just got another extra one of those fruit and nut things. Not fruit and nut. Nut. Something. You know what they are. And then last thing in the pink box are just the jars of baby food. So I've got this one which is creamy parsnip, potatoes and cauliflower. I've got this one which is organic banana and pear rice pudding. And then I got this one which is organic whole grain rice, chicken and apple. These two I got from Poundland, and it was 2 for £1, which I thought was really good. And I bought these a couple of days ago, and I made sure that I read on the ingredients list just in case there was any like garlic or spices in there, which there aren't. So I thought I'd get a like dessert one, which is the organic banana pear rice pudding, just for them to try. And this one I got from the 99p store, I think. But I've already got some baby food in the freezer at the moment, so I'll give them these in the next few weeks. And then I've just got 2 little spoons. So this spoon is for peanuts, and this spoon is for the gerbils. So yeah, that's everything in the pink box. So I'll go on to the stuff in that corner now. Okay, so in this box I've got the seed-based treats. So I'll show you them. So first of all, I've got a Pets at Home hamster fruit stick. It says it's also suitable for rabbits, guinea pigs, rats, gerbils and mice. But I'd never give these to my rabbits just because they've got seeds in there. But my hamster really likes them. Then I've got 2 of these seed bells by Johnson's. They say they're for budgies, but they're suitable for rodents as well, because it's just got seeds on there. Then I've got 2 Rollinis, 2 of these seed bars as well, which I got from the Pet Help channel. 2 of these millet bars, so there's just different types of millet on there. And those were from the Pet Help channel as well. And this also was from the Pet Help channel, which is just another seed bar, which I'll probably split into 5 pieces as well. And then lastly, there's just a Wilko seed and nut bar, which I don't think I've tried these with the hamster before, with peanut. Yeah, but I'll split that into 5 pieces as well for them. So So yeah, that's all the seed-based treats in that box. Okay, so in this jar are just all the dog treats. So there's Bonios, Milky Bones, the Milky Bonio Bones, which are the puppy ones, the multigrain bites, and some puppy pedigree markies. That's all the dog treats. And now on to the next thing, these two stacks. So I got these from the 99p shop, and you got 2 compartments for 99p, so I got 6 of them, and they're not all full at the moment, which is a good thing really, because I really don't need any more treats, but I can't help buying pet treats. It's like an addiction. But anyway, so I've just labelled them all up with my labelling machine, and they just unclip on the side, but I've already unclipped them because they're quite stiff. So in the first compartment, if I can take the top off, and on the top there's just like a little handle. So in the top one there's just some rodents marbles. So there's cheese flavour, alfalfa, beetroot and carrot flavour. They don't really like these, to be honest. I've still got quite a lot of them left. So that's that one. In the next compartment there's just some of the dairy cob, which the gerbils really like. Next one, there's just some of the apple popcorn, which I got a couple of days ago because I found a really good local pet shop by me, which I never knew about, and they've got some really good treats in there for really good prices actually. So yeah, I got some of that. So a bag was like 49p. And then there's just some of the Pets at Home. These are the wild berry drops, and I think there are some of the, oh there we go, some apple drops as well. So that's that one. In this one there's just the Beefer Extra Vital Fruit and Nuts, which I got from the Pet Help channel, and I cut up the label just so I knew what it was, and there's just sunflower seeds, peanuts, flaked corn, and all different sorts of nuts and seeds in there. In the next one there's just dried fruit, so there's just little boxes of raisins and sultanas, apple and sultanas, and raisins and apricots, and then there's just a pack of all different dried fruit in there as well, which Peanut really likes them actually. And then in the bottom there's just the Science Selective Hamster with oats and barley. So it is supposed to be a complete hamster food, but I'd never actually feed this just to my hamster because I think they should have like a variety. So I'll mix this in with Peanut's usual Harry hamster food. So yeah, that's all what's in that stack. And now onto this one. So on the top, whoops, nearly flew out then. There's some Healthy Bites Nutricare, which I got from the local pet shop, and they're only £1.59, which I thought was really good. So they just look like this, and they're apple flavour, and they smell absolutely gorgeous. And I give these to my rabbits as well. And then there's just some of the Beefer Beetroot Crunch Treats, so they just look like that, and I give these to the rabbits as well. The gerbils and Peanut aren't that fussed on them, to be honest, but they really like these. Yeah, so that was that. Oops. And then in this one there's just some wood chews, so there's some square blocks, rectangular blocks, long thin blocks. Then there's this, what's it called? Dental chew thingy, stuffed with parsley. Those are from Pets at Home, and then there's just some more wooden chews as well. And then lastly, there's just these, which I can't take off. Oh well. These are from the Pet Help channel as well, and they're from America, and I think they're called corn pops or something like that. And I just split these down and give them to the gerbils and hamster. So there are all of my treats that I've got at the moment for the gerbils and hamster. I know it looks like an awful lot, but I do feed the treats really sparingly. I've just kind of stocked up on them for trades and stuff like that, and also give them to my friends as well that have got pets. So yeah, if you've got any questions about where I got anything, just please comment down below. And also, a lot of people have been asking me to do trades with them. I'm doing a trade with someone at the moment, but I won't be able to do another trade for a few weeks now, just because I'm going on holiday and I haven't got enough money. But if you do really want to do a trade with me, please inbox me, because if you comment down below, sometimes I don't get them because my YouTube messes up sometimes and it doesn't email me with all the comments that have been written. So yeah, please inbox me instead, because then I will definitely reply to it. Yeah, so those are all the treats, and lastly I'll just show you down here, which is just their basic food. So in here is just the Gerbil's food. So it's a mixture of Jerry Gerbil, Reggie Rat and the Burgess Super Gerbil. Then in here is just Peanuts food, so it's got a mixture of the Harry Hamster and the Science Selective oats and barley little heart biscuits. And also I'll show you, they've got these scoops in here. So the scoop is equivalent to about 1.5 teaspoons. So he'll get one scoop like that every day, and the gerbils get the same as well. And then lastly, in these containers, it just contains their treat mix, which is a mixture of sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, lentils, oats, and all different stuff. I've got a video on how I made that actually. And then in here is just the Pets at Home hamster nuggets, which is also supposed to be a complete food, but I'd never just feed this to Peanuts. And they just look like this. They're just like little brown nuggets. That sounded funny actually. Anyway, I've tried them out with Peanut and he doesn't really like them. He doesn't really touch them. He'll take them to his bed, but when I clean him out I always find them in there. But I also give them to the gerbils as a treat, and I read on the back of the packet just to make sure that the ingredients are safe for gerbils, and they are perfectly fine. So they just get these as treats now and again, and they really like them actually. And then the very last thing at the back are just some monkey nuts. So yeah, that is all of what is under there. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Sorry if this video is a bit long, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.